Welcome to the episode where we are discussing how to prepare and implement a plan to improve the quality of education in villages. Education is one of the most important and crucial aspects of any individual's development. Over the years, the government of India has put in a lot of efforts in association with a lot of organizations, a lot of NGOs, a lot of influential figures to work on the literacy rate. As of today, India stands at 74%, which is a great progress from where it began after independence. But still, there is a lot of scope for improvement. Why? Because the conversation of education has moved from just literacy to the quality of education, specifically in the village areas. In the city, students have access to a lot more opportunities, lot more platforms as compared to students in villages. According to a survey conducted, the students enrolling in higher education is only 27.1%. There is a good possibility that you are one of the 27.1% of fortunate students who are pursuing higher education. So it becomes our responsibility to take our generation forward and improve the quality of education in India. Here are simple ways to start volunteering by yourself. A. You can start conducting after-school tuitions to help children with their academics. B. Conduct fun activities to encourage them to go back to school and reduce the dropout rates. And C. Just help them, mentor them, prepare for their exams and clear their academic commitments. While these are simple ways of starting volunteering, they often end up being feel-good projects because they do not have a certainty or even a continuity. Which is why we have selected certain examples which are best across India. Seek knowledge and inspiration from these examples and try and recreate it on your own. As the first example, we have Mr. Avinash, who runs a tech-based startup called Techno Inves.
Techno Inves was founded in the year 2018 with the visions to search path-making solution for present technological issues. We are a young and enthusiastic team blended with experienced professional with the missions to develop Technoboat and academics DIY science kit. And also we are providing training for the students to cater new era in robotics and industrial needs. Technoboat and academic DIY kits are formed with the visions to provide hands-on learning for visionary institutes, schools and students across India. Technoboats are the part of STEM education. STEM education is a game-changing school program nowadays where the students can able to get numeracy proficiency, early scientific and digital competencies, creative and innovative thinking, logical reasoning, and problem-solving skill. Even students can enjoy coding with the help of pictorial-based programming environment.
So that is amazing. As you are aware, as a part of AICTE activity points, each and every engineering students must volunteer. Can they contribute their time and volunteer with Techno Inves?
So volunteers can be involved in many ways. Personally, I suggest two things. One is coding. Worldwide, STEM programs are becoming more and more popular. It is important for students and teachers to update their programming and other skills. Techno Inves is providing training for engineering student volunteering about programming which can transfer to students as well as teachers. Therefore, AICTE activity points can be a platform for the volunteers to teach coding and rural-based students will get benefits from this.
ಎರಡು ಲೈಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾರು ರೆಡ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಕಾರು.
Second part is basic computer. A sad part of today's is most of the children from government schools cannot able to differentiate between input and output devices. There are a lot of equipment and resources available at schools which are not utilized. The volunteers can teach basics of computers to an extent where they can access the information which are available online.
ನೀವು ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲದ್ರ ಮೇಲೂ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವೇ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಸರಿನಾ? Initially I thought volunteering was just a fancy word, but now after stepping in today I think it's more than that. For the students, even the simplest of the things matter a lot and it had a huge impact on them. It was a very liberating kind of a situation for me. Initially, I did it just for the points of AICTE, but now I would like to continue it furthermore.
ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಾನು 10th ಮುಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಫ್ರೀಯಾಗಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನಗೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ಸು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಲರ್ಸ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಯಾವ ಥರ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರು.
Sir, if there is a formula, like a framework with which we can recreate this in our cities, towns or communities, what would that be?
So we can do this with 5 basic steps. First one is identifying rural schools and institutions. Second step is identifying volunteers who are having basic knowledge on coding and computers. In third step, connecting volunteers with suitable schools. In fourth step, necessary training to be given on coding and basic computers by the mentor. And fifth step, process documentation for the same. The main purpose of this is to track volunteers and measure impact.
So this was Techno Inves and Mr. Avinash's framework of including technical education for even government school children. Because you know why? Right to education is for everybody, even for those with physical disabilities. Whenever we speak about true inclusivity or inclusion, we often forget this one group. Each and everyone must be allowed and must be given an opportunity to learn and pursue whatever they want to, irrespective of their setbacks. And there are many NGOs who are working on making this happen. Vinna NGO from Bangalore is also one among them.
My name is Seva Sparks. I'm the co-founder of Vinna Foundation. At Vinna Foundation, we enable persons with disabilities to earn a good income and lead a life with dignity. We do it in 3 ways. Number 1 is upskilling. We have trained 500 plus candidates from 11 different disabilities across 12 different states in niche and industry-leading skills like software development, software testing, and place them in leading companies with very good salaries. Number 2 is innovation. We have an award-winning online learning platform called Vinna Academy with courses in Indian Sign Language and English medium. This enables people across disabilities to learn and be ready for employment. Number 3 is building for the future. Only 6% of persons with disabilities are graduates, and most don't get the right jobs during campus placements. We have opened up Vinna Academy for free to all these college students. When they get campus placements with very good salaries, we hope that many school-going students with the disabilities will become graduates and lead a life with dignity.
So that is amazing. Now the question is, can persons without disability volunteer and contribute for persons with disability? If yes, how can they do it and what all can they do?
Students can use AICTE activity points for volunteering in multiple ways. Number 1, they can train persons with disabilities in technical skills so that they can get a better paying job. It can be teaching them programming language, it can be about design, it can even be soft skills. This will help both the candidates or persons with and without disabilities to learn from each other. Number 2 is the students can actually help Vinna Foundation by implementing open source software. It could be mobile apps, which will help us reach a lot more beneficiaries. Number 3, a lot of persons with disabilities come with low confidence. They can be the buddies. They can help them communicate better. They can create fun events where the persons with disabilities can participate and come out of the fear. Number 4 is we can teach the engineering student volunteers how to learn Indian Sign Language, become more aware of disability inclusion, which they can take to their college and make this world more inclusive.
Hi, I am Rashmi Venugopal, an engineer, worked with many IT companies before volunteering at Vinna Foundation. I have trained hundreds of candidates across disabilities by creating Java curriculum for them. I have also led a team which moved test assessments online to understand their employment readiness. Being in Vinna Foundation, I got an opportunity to learn the basics of Indian Sign Language. Personally, the journey with Vinna Foundation has been very enriching, and I'm really happy to see the candidates being placed at Fortune 500 companies and earning very good salaries. These candidates are becoming role models to the upcoming batches.
Hi, my name is Rakesh. I'm a software engineer and I was a student of Vinna Foundation. So where I got trained on software development, English communication and soft skills. Many volunteers from colleges and IT companies came up and conducted mock interview for us. So where, which really helped me a lot to improve myself. And now I'm working on a MNC. I have 3+ year experience and I'm enjoying my job. So now I volunteer for Vinna Foundation to help persons with disabilities who are coming up from the colleges and looking for help.
So, now that you have seen people who are solving problems without a cape, let us try and understand how you can do this by yourself. The key is to use the examples presented in front of you as a framework, as a benchmark, as a formula with which you can recreate it by yourself. As you recreate this formula, you got to keep 3 steps in mind. These 3 steps will help you do this project in the most efficient way possible. To explain these 3 steps further, I have my friend Mr. Rohit.
To improve the quality of education in villages, Here is a 3-step formula which you can use. First, identify the skill gaps in your surrounding. Second, map what skills as engineers you can contribute to the society. The third one being, get trained and work with experts to equip yourself with essential skills. And then go ahead and serve.
These 3 steps, along with the right resource, is a secret for doing this project in the most efficient way possible. If you still have any doubts at all, please write to us in the above mentioned email IDs. We'll be more than happy to help you guys out. In the next episode, we have how we can prepare and implement a plan to double the village income. In this episode, we are exploring the interiors of the state where there are different solutions providers who are working on various different solutions for various different problems. All of it to generate a living and an income. Stay tuned, check this out.